All right, Jacq, lamb cutlets. Look at these magnificent meat lollipops.
They are.
I love lamb cutlets. And on MasterChef, we had to do a dish called our desert island dish, a dish that we could eat every day, and this was what I cooked.
Oh, okay,
Lamb
so I'm in
cutlets.
for a treat.
Yeah, I hope so. It's a fun one. What we need to do first, I need some rosemary, because obviously lamb and rosemary, they absolutely love each other to death. I need just 2 tablespoons of chopped rosemary.
Okay.
That would be fantastic.
Can do.
Now, obviously, honey is what this episode is all about, and I love using honey in my savoury cooking as well. I find it just adds a nice sweetness, helps to caramelise. So we're going with 2 tablespoons of good quality honey into our bowl. I love honey with my lamb cutlets because sometimes lamb can have a bit of a strong flavour, but I find a bit of honey can just help to cut through that flavour.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so honey in there. Then we want a good glug of olive oil. This is kind of my secret marinade. I did cook it on national TV, but now you guys get the marinade as well. So a good glug of olive oil. Then we want some nice amount of salt in there and some pepper. So classic flavours that work really well with lamb. All right, pepper and some garlic. So rosemary, garlic, lamb, honey, it's all starting to come together.
Gonna be good.
All right, 3 cloves of garlic just finely chopped. In we go. And some lemon. So would I be able to have the microplane? That would be great.
Yep.
Now I want the zest of the whole lemon and the juice.
Okay.
For that bit of a zesty zing to our lamb cutlets as well.
And it'll help tenderise them, yeah?
Yeah, definitely adds as a bit of a tenderiser and also gives it a really great citrus flavour. That rosemary is smelling amazing. Rosemary would have to be my favourite herb. There's just something about it.
That's a big call. I like it because it's something that you can grow with ease at home. You know, some herbs can be a little bit more sensitive.
Yes.
And rosemary, it really doesn't matter. It's up there with mint. It just kind of does the work for you.
Have you got a green thumb? Do you grow much at home?
I actually love being in the garden. Yeah, it's such a nice time to switch off.
See, I'm terrible. I just kill everything.
Well, you don't in the kitchen. You do well in the kitchen, so you make up for it there.
I let the professionals do the growing and then I cook with the beautiful produce.
Yeah.
All right, so our zest has gone in, that rosemary's gone in. Then we want the juice of the lemon as well. Straight in. Thank you. Okay. And I'll just grab a spoon and then we just want to give our marinade a good mix around, get all those flavours combined, the rosemary, the garlic, the gorgeous sweet honey. That's a good mix. Now we want to add these beautiful, gorgeous lamb cutlets. Now you can see I've left that fat cap on because that is my favourite part. I'm just going to use my hands because they are the best tools in the kitchen.
So ideally, how long do you want to marinate this for?
At least half an hour, Jacq, in the fridge, but this could be done the day before.
Excellent.
The flavour's only going to get better the longer you leave it to marinate.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, that's good. My hands are filthy. Can you cover that with some Glad wrap?
Yes.
We'll pop it in the fridge and then we'll come back and make a feta mousse to accompany our lamb cutlets.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Jacq, I've washed my hands. The cutlets are in the fridge, marinating away, doing their thing. Let's make a feta mousse.
Yum.
So you've got some feta there. We want half that block just crumbled into your little bowl there.
So about 100 grams?
About 100 grams and a little dash of milk, and then I just want you to whip that up till it's nice and smooth.
Yep.
I've got half a cup of just regular cream that I'm going to whip up to soft peaks, and then we're going to fold them together.
Ooh, sounds good. And easy too, you know. I think it's very easy to look at a mousse and think it's a complex thing, but it's nice when it's simple. You can tell it's going to taste good because who doesn't love feta?
So I'm just going to whip this. Now it'll feel like it'll take forever, my arm will get sore, but then all of a sudden it'll just go. So you have to be careful, you have to watch it because it doesn't take long once it starts to go.
So a little bit of milk in with the feta.
Just a little bit to loosen that feta up a little bit. All right, so I've got some nice soft peaks there and yours is looking great too. Fantastic. All right, would you, for me, be able to finely chop some chives?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna grab a spatula.
How many chives?
About a quarter cup or so.
Yep.
Yeah, just a good amount.
Now, chives also, alongside rosemary and some of the other more resilient herbs, grow really easily in the garden. So I reckon if you've got the guts to do it, go home, plant some chives, plant some rosemary, and that'll build your confidence.
All right, mate. In my holidays, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant some herbs, all right?
It's worth it because then I can imagine you barbecuing over your holidays. You know, you can just pick straight from the garden.
Just grab some rosemary from the garden. Oh, yes. I need to do it. A little bit of salt in our mousse. You don't need much because the feta can be quite salty as well, so you need to be careful. Bit of pepper. And then those chives can go in. Thank you so much. Lovely. And then we just want to gently fold that together. We don't want to try and knock all the air out of that cream. We want a nice, light feta mousse.
It's lovely and silky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feta mousse is done. We're going to let our cutlets marinate for a bit longer, and then we're going to come back and grill some lamb.
Awesome.
All right, Jacq, our cutlets are cooked to perfection.
Smelling good, looking good.
Now it's time to plate up. All right, so get yourself a nice serving board. This is one you pop in the middle of the dinner table and everyone just helps themselves. Yeah. So you've got some of that feta mousse here. So we'll just get a good scoop of that onto our board. Then we get our beautiful cutlets and we just start layering them.
You've rendered the fat on those well too, haven't you?
Yeah, and they were really only a couple of minutes either side in the pan. They don't need much. I like my lamb medium rare, but if you like them done a bit more, you can always cook them a little bit more. You just sort of lean them on each other, make them stand up nice and proud. Be proud of your cutlets. Bit of extra rosemary just sprinkled on top. And what about some chives to sprinkle on top?
What a masterpiece.
Oh, you put this on the dinner table, it'd be very impressive. Another pinch of salt and a bit of freshly cracked pepper on top. Oh, and because honey is the real hero, final flourish, a nice drizzle of our honey on top. Come on, Jacq. I mean, that's pretty impressive if I do say so myself.
I am very impressed. I'd love to serve this at a barbecue.
Honey, rosemary, garlic, lamb cutlets, that feta mousse. Get yourself a meat lollipop.